Our story begins in the Rashtil Expanse, where the wind races across empty plains. It is a sad, hostile land, a wild frontier and a gateway to lands unknown. In ages past, Rashtil had a heart, the city-state of Regalia, ruled by the great House Lauren. Indeed, over centuries, it came to be known as the Gem in the realms, earning respect from all races under the sun. But the Crusades changed that. Attracting the ire of its neighbors, Regalia was lost to the flames of war. With its marble bones laid to rest, the city has slept ever since, until now. In a distant country, a father lies on his deathbed. For his entire life, he has kept a secret. Yet now, the truth is finally revealed. His only son, Kay, learns that Regalia belongs to his family, the noble House Lauren. As the sole remaining heir, it is his destiny to face that heritage, to restore the ancestral kingdom. Aided by his two sisters and a trusty bodyguard, young Kay sets out on a journey to the Rashtil Expanse, to Regalia. The legend is about to be retold. And so, on a promise made on the father's dying breath, our hero arrives to fulfill his destiny.
For great justice!
Wait, but that's not our hero. This is our hero.
I can't feel my legs.
Steel yourself, young master. We're almost at the castle.
Right. This place is a mess. Not quite what I was expecting.
Ah, but surely you aim to restore this place to glory, young master. You are, after all, its rightful ruler.
Well...
What a terrible, terrible dump. Glorious kingdom, my ass. Remind me, whose idea was it to come here again?
Actually, I'm pretty sure both of you insisted.
Come on, sis. Isn't this exciting? It's like we're heroes of a book, on an adventure, or something.
Well, I suppose we may as well try to salvage something from this terrible misunderstanding of a trip.
Salvage?
Onwards, minions! To the castle. Maybe there's something valuable left, at least.
Minions? Not much of an improvement.
Ugh, don't remind me. Loot and scoot, boys.
Well, at least she has her priorities straight.
Look, young master, such exquisite pieces of armor.
Aha! No, wait. Rat poop.
I must say, the inhabitants must have had a remarkable grasp on...
What's this, big bro?
Just some tea I found in a pot nearby. Tastes like dust and ashes, but, you know, it's still tea, right?
Wait, what?
You do realize that you just poured stuff from an urn, as in literal ashes?
Oh, shit.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who dares?
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
You, the one with the dire need of a haircut! What have you done to my remains?
Well, apparently, I have drank them?
This is an outrage! My rest interrupted! My remains... Just kidding. How you doing?
What?
Don't go what on me, son. You're the one who drank my ashes, so you know. Some manners, eh? Maybe an introduction. That a thing? Do you often wander into other fellas' households, slurping their debtors?
This is Kay of House Lauren, heir apparent to this revered establishment. Ghost or no, respect is in order.
But...
Oh, so you're a Lauren, sonny? That would make me your grandfather. Desideratus of House Lauren, at your service. Though I imagine being dead limits my option.
Is this real life?
So, heir apparent, is it? Good for you. I thought you'd be taller, and bulkier, and, you know, smarter. And ashes stuff? Big no-no. Rocky start, my boy.
Look.
Anyway, since I'm already here, might as well help you get right on track, Fetch me the customer.
Oh, joy.
I don't think there's one left around.
Bullshit, son. We Laurens are proud folk. This... just what the hell happened here? This place is a dump!
At least he agrees, of all people.
Seriously, what have you people done to the castle? Is it that bad? This ain't right. But you're the heir. You'll be putting all of this back.
Well...
Indeed, noble spirit. As we live and breathe, we shall see to it that young master will bring,
Look, I'm sorry about the ashes. And I appreciate the offer. I really do. But we came here looking for a family estate, not ghosts in ruins.
But you're the heir.
Sorry, this just won't work out.
But there must... Wait, where are you going?
Kay!
Okay.
Wait, you lot! I ain't done with you! Kids these...
Oh, hey guys.
What was that all about?
I needed to collect my thoughts.
Sure looked like a temper tantrum to me.
It's just too much, you know? One day we're heirs to an ancient city. Then it turns out that there's nothing left standing and that the whole errand was pointless. And last but not least, there's a crazy ghost who wants us, me, to rebuild this place as if I'm...
You do know you kind of stepped into that one yourself.
So what is your plan, young master?
We're leaving this place.
But
We're not heroes. We may be of House Lauren, but so what? This...
Did someone say House Lauren? Well met. With whom do I have the pleasure?
How rude to demand the name of another before introducing oneself.
Very well. The lady has a point. Walter Crucy, I represent the Furtive Union.
The Furtive Union?
I take it you are not familiar with our organization, then. Speaking concisely, we are men of business. Sometimes we invest, sometimes we lend. But mostly, we reclaim goods deemed impossible to vindicate.
So you're debt collectors?
Correct, more or less. But that still leaves us in the dark over your identity. Or your rather puzzling presence in this god's-forsaken place. You were not supposed to be here.
Well...
I do not like your tone. This is Kay, heir to House Lauren, inheritor of Regalia, the rightful master of this city. If anyone remains the intruder, it is your entourage, Mr. Crucy.
Is that true? You are the heir?
By the gods, Griffith.
You would doubt our word?
Interesting. That is an excellent turn of events. We shall kill two birds with one.
Oh?
Regretfully, I have to inform you that your holdings and possessions back home have been confiscated.
What?
what?
How the hell?
If you truly are Kay of House Lauren, then by virtue of law, you have also inherited the obligations placed upon this land. Monetary obligation.
Obligations?
In short, your ancestors have left you a rather staggering debt.
Show me. What? How is that even possible? The zeros need a separate sticker to fit on paper.
I am afraid that for all their prestige and renown, your grandsires appear to have been rather indulgent people, my lord. Shall we proceed with the execution?
But I don't have that kind of money.
That is unfortunate. Also ironic, given their wealth of history here.
I can't believe it. All of this, the whole city, lost because of a debt?
Why, no. It got destroyed during the Crusades. The debt, you see, is an older development.
The Crusade?
But enough angsting over his. Let me introduce you to my assistants. Mr. Knight, what are you doing?
You will not harm them.
Please, we are civilized people. Punching, albeit enjoyable, would give us little benefit. At least for now. The truth remains, however, that you indeed seem unable to procure funds.
A deal?
You are a king right now, young man. Your title still has hold in Rashtil. People respect it. I propose you seize what chance you have. Rebuild.
Is this a trick?
Why would it be? Consider it an investment.
And if I...
You seem to have misunderstood my position, my lord. Do it, or payment shall be extracted through different means.
Big bro.
I am a reasonable man. We shall split the debts into parts, each to be...
You're asking us to do the...
No, we are asking you to do the improbable. But this is a chance now. I urge you to act as soon as possible. Time is money. And this is our cue to leave. The accord has been reached. Nothing else remains to be said. Soon, I bid you.
But this is insane.
The deadline is approaching. Tick.
Are you alright, big bro?
Give me a minute. Okay.
Isn't it obvious? It's not like we have any other options.
Yeah.
Did they really sell Dad's estate? That's evil.
Does it change anything? Wasn't Master K planning to make his ancestors...
Well, technically... you know what? Never mind.
No, go on.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like this one bit. Aside from the debt thing, whoever or whatever should be doing spring cleaning here, it's not me. But then comes the debt thing. And we don't really have any choice anymore. Damn it. This is so depressing.
Annoying, more like. What's the big deal? Can't hurt to try. And you have that alleged grandfather to help us.
Oh, that's true. I have completely forgotten.
I do not expect him to be happy about the debt.
No, he won't be. But that's not going to be the worst part of the conversation. Oh, well. To the castle, then. Off we go. And that's how it went.
Nasty buggers, them FUs. So it looks like you'll be needing my help after all, eh? Ah,
Yes, the irony is not lost on us.
Just tell me what to do.
let me see. A king ain't a king with no people to lord over, yeah? So that's the first thing. Get someone to move here. Any pair of hands would be a resource right now. Also, perhaps it'd be worth looking into that whole debt business.
What do you mean?
That loan shark ain't exactly what I'd call the most trustworthy person around. What you got was scraps, and we need fact. Call me a sentimental dead sod, but I can't imagine my kiddo's ruined.
Crucy mentioned wars. Crusade.
There you go. Something worth looking into. Ah, and Sonny, you're not alone. Those sisters of yours, that stern-looking chap, you're all House Lauren. Do not try to think everything through by yourself. You have...
And there's you.
Oh, right. About that. I'm hopping in.
Huh?
Don't harm me, boy. Like it or not, technically, I'm inside you now.
Ew.
And this means our fates are tied for now. And believe me, you'll need... In other words, you'll be lugging me around wherever you go.
Oh, gods.
Oh, just kidding. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. My spirit is bloody shame that. I would love to see how the world's changed overall.
What was it like back then, Grandpa?
Probably nicer if you don't count the gnomes. I'll tell you some other time.
Cool.
The gnomes. But the gnomes are
They are? I knew it! Them business-savvy midgets! They'd outplay you faster than a gambler with a stacked deck! That's great!
irritating and bipolar, I see.
Gwen?
Now, I may be a racist old codger who has mixed feelings about them gnomes, but they know their stuff. And you...
Which is?
Surely you've heard. Pretty much everything they touch turns to... You're gonna need trade routes. And they're born tradesmen, Sonny. If anyone can help you make the coin flow again...
I see. Right. Time to...
Oh, one more. Before you do anything, Sonny, have you... Castle's a mess. Unless you want to be king for dust mites, I'd suggest the four of you grab...
No way in hell I'm going to clean.
Gee. Thanks, guys. Oh, for the love of... Leave this to me. Take this!
Let us strike! No quarter!
Right at you!
At your side. No quarter! Victory for House Lauren! Push them back!
Here we go! Right at you! Not yet!
The time is now. heaven! We're not done yet.
Right at you!
Let us strike. No one.
Not yet!
What is this place? An armory? Well, well. I think you should look at this, sire. Sire? Sire.
What? What did you find? Wait, a sketch of House Lauren's family tree? That's exactly what we need! Oh, but it's
It's a start, no?
What do you mean?
Look at it as one looks at a foundation. With this, you get a tangible base to build upon. Questions to answer, people to look for, names to check. I am sure that eventually we will be able to fill...
Here, let's show this to the girls,
Agreed. And as unenthusiastic as they were, let us hope they have cleaned up the main hall.
I'm sure Grandfather would nag them to death otherwise. Oh, by the way, this seems out of place.
Indeed. It does not resemble any of the other armors around the castle.
Thoughts?
It seems Lordimarian in origin. Sun symbols everywhere, plenty of ornamentations, highly impractical. Perhaps, in all honesty, it is hard to tell sometimes. Lordimar's knights like it...
Lordimar? The kingdom of Lordimar to the east? Militant sun worshippers?
The very same.
Why would a Lordmarian armor be locked in here? We're in Rashtil.
A gift from a king, perhaps.
Could be. Think we should do something with it?
If it doesn't involve Lady Gwen pawning it off for money, then yes.
I was thinking more along the lines of main hall decoration.
I do not see why not.
All right.
Sometimes I think you and your sisters are more alike than you imagine, young master.
Hey, you're back! How did it go?
To be honest, we didn't really clean much, but we found this.
What's that?
Looks like a family tree. Our family tree, I assume.
Yeah.
You know, this may actually be useful. We're going to need stuff like this if we want to get to the bottom of this.
Our thoughts exactly.
Oh, but it's more than that. You can't be narrow-minded in this, boy. It's not just about who borrowed what. If you want to be a king, you need legitimacy. And that means history, lineage, solid. You may frown upon this, Sonny, but there are folks who buy into this more than they buy into money. It's a chunk of knowledge that will help you in the long run.
I agree. If we are to be nobility, we need the bearings of nobility. And if it helps us on more than one...
I can't be running around dusting off chronicles. There are things to do right here.
You're not alone in this, big bro.
Let me handle the... boring ancestry stuff. I'll be digging into documents and family affairs while you do your thing, which I assume will involve whacking uglies.
What about me?
What about you?
I want to help too.
How about no?
I think that's an excellent idea. I'd appreciate it if you two would work on this together.
Are you serious?
You heard him.
Oh, come on, sis. Why the long face? It's going to be fun.
Also, I bet your duties will take you all over Rashtil, Sonny. Methinks you should also ask the nice ladies over here to look after the city while you're away. All in all, you're in this together, as a family.
So are you, old fart.
Oh, but I'm dead already.
Can I trust you with this, then?
Leave it to us.
What about you, Griffith?
You know my answer. I swore an oath on your father's dying breath that I would not leave your side. I shall follow you in the field.
Very well. What's our next step?
I may have a thing, Kay. While you guys were gone, I took a sightseeing trip around the city. Turns out there are still some people living in the...
Really?
Yep, there's an inn near the crossroads, not far away from the gates. I saw light coming from inside, so they're most likely still in business. Here, big bro, I'll show you on the map.
That's... If anything, you should go and introduce your...
Mingling with peasants. What exactly will this accomplish?
Now, young lady. A king is nothing without his subjects. Any fool may claim a pile of rubble, but without people... No, my boy. One cannot rule in a vacuum. You need to be a person. Their person. Not just a face on the throne. You may obtain riches and inherit lands, but in the end, you are only as powerful as the...
Respect of my people.
Ah, at last! The patriarch speaks my language. Duty, service, loyalty. We shall forge bonds everlasting. This...
Yeah. What do you... All right, I'm off to the inn. Griffith?
At your side.
Let's go, then.
This is the place, young master.
Welcome to the placeholder. Can I get you something?
Hello.
Well met. We would like to speak with the esteemed owner of this fine establishment. Post haste.
You're weird. Mister, why does your friend speak like a weirdo?
Gods, Griffith. You just can't reel it in, can you? I'm sorry. We don't want anything. Thanks. Can we speak with the owner?
Sure. What do you need?
Wait. I think I'm not getting through. The owner, as in the guy who owns this place?
Yep.
And that's you?
Yep.
But you're like, what, 12?
Yep.
All right, Griffith. You win. Lend me a hand here.
You're the owner, then.
Are you guys slow or something?
What about that menacing gentleman behind the counter?
Him? That's my dad. He works here.
And?
And co-owns the place, I guess.
Aha! Thank you. That's what we wanted to hear.
Huh, weirdos.
Greetings. Are you the owner of this inn? I am Kay of House Lauren. I wanted to be rebuilding. Please stop staring at me like that. You're freaking me out. So, the weather's nice, yes? Come on, give me something to work with. Pretty please? Oh, for the love of...
My own answer, you know.
What?
Baz never speaks.
What do you mean he never...
Dunno. Haven't ever heard him utter a word.
How does he manage to run a tavern?
That girl over there, Rilka, his daughter. She is his lips for all it's worth.
I noticed he's a little... intense.
Yeah, that's Baz. Staring the crap out of people, one customer at a time.
And you are?
Shichirochi. Or just Shichi. I used to fight in the war, and that's where I met Baz.
Which war?
Does it really matter? Well, we're veterans, good sirs. Spending our retirement running an inn?
Are you also an owner?
No. I like to think of myself as a permanent guest who doesn't pay for his drinks. and sometimes sleeps in the basement.
So you're a bum.
Hey, some of us quit the war with dignity. Me, I got a hole in my wallet. Also gonorrhea.
I see. I take it that the inn doesn't get many visitors.
Nope. Supposedly, once upon a time, these crossroads were an oft-traveled trade route. That castle over yonder, heart of Ascalia, the jewel of Reshitul, blah.
I'm Kay of House Lauren. Ascalia once belonged to my family.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
More or less.
Hear that, Baz? We got a king over here. Well, that's nice and all, but I'm afraid you'll be having some problems.
How so?
It's because of the beast! They're afraid of the beast! Ah!
What manner of beast are you talking about, young lady?
They say it's got 3 heads, and its eyes are like fire, and it shoots acid out of its rear.
Truth be told, no. But it's true. Something stalks the woods, cutting animals. People are afraid of it. They say they can feel hell. I've heard that even elves do.
Yet nobody has ever actually...
Nope.
Sounds like a myth.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, myth or not, it scares people. Besides, you're the top dog around here now, laddie. If anybody...
Will you be slaying the beast, good sirs?
Indeed we will. If it truly exists, we shall restlessly scour the land until we manage to plant a sword in its squishy yet monstrous forehead.
What?
Oh, it's so exciting! Can you drop by later and tell us how it went? Papa loves stories, right, Papa?
On my honor.
Well then, good luck, laddie. Happy hunting. I'll be raising...
Now wait a minute. So what exactly are we doing here, Griffith?
Looking for the beast.
And why are we doing this?
To end its reign of terror and...
And what are our chances of...
Well, since we are in fact chatting casually in the middle of a seemingly lifeless forest, given the laws of narrative probability, I would... It happens now! Get ready, young master! What the hell?
That our beast?
No, there's no way.
You are saying?
On second thought.
Jackpot!
At your side. Do not falter! Come at me!
Let's go!
The fabled beast appears to have slowed down.
She doesn't look like a bandit, or a beast for that matter. Why would she be terrorizing the locals?
I do not think we can expect civil reasoning from her, sire. I would suggest caution in your attempts to communicate.
You win.
You speak!
There are no words between predator and prey, yes? In defeat, our roles are reversed. If words are shared, it shall be so, by your choosing.
What?
Are you the beast that stalks Rashtil?
Rashtil? Such a name is unknown to me. You speak of names that impose boundaries, but these are not mine. We share a sky, but the boundary is not mine. The mark is not mine. The territory is not mine.
I understood nothing.
Neither did I.
Packs, tribes, kin, rights. The Kelra way, our way, my way. To overcome enemies, we become beasts in spirit.
I guess that explains the outburst. Sort of.
There is strength in such bonds, as in all bonds born out of respect. We take only what is given and never force our way.
I still cannot make heads or tails of what you're saying.
The beast chooses the man, and the man accepts the beast. But it is a process, not an act. Something to claw and strive for. For many days and many nights, many moons that come and go. But the exact count is meaningless. One cannot return without.
So unless I'm getting utterly confounded here, you're saying you are searching for your beast.
Yes,
And this search brought you here.
just so.
I have never heard about this tribe of yours, these...
The turtle and the eagle both share a sky. But though the turtle wonders about the clouds, he will never take flight, yes?
Huh?
It is a color unknown to your kind, much as yours is unknown to mine.
Is she really the same girl who just tried to rip our throats out? But anyway, what does all of this mean? I am sorry, but I can't allow you to run around the woods anymore. I am a lord of sorts of these lands, and I could really use some popular support. You aren't helping, you know. You need to leave.
Then we are at odds. But as the victor, you are within rights to request so. If that is your will.
What would happen if you were to abandon your right and go back home?
My siblings would devour me whole.
Figuratively?
No.
Young master?
I know what you're about to ask me, Griffith, and I'm not sure I'll like it.
Come now, we all follow our oaths, and hers seems to be of great import. To her, at the very least.
Well, we're in the middle of something ourselves, remember? You're asking me to put her own good above ours.
No, I am asking you to be the man your father thought you would always be.
Which is?
The better man. Sire.
Damn you, Griffith. What if we made a deal?
The predator does not barter with prey.
He does not want you to be his prey. He wants you to be his partner.
Your lion speaks, yet confuses. Elaborate.
Lion?
Come with us. We'll give you shelter and resources, and hopefully it'll help you find your beast.
A cage of wood and stone yields no answer.
That may be so, but you won't have to stay in one. As a member of my retinue, I expect people to honor your special outdoor privileges. And, small eccentricities. Emphasis on small.
No doubt you would price this favor in my strength, yes? What for?
You heard it yourself. We need all the hands we can get. I am sure Master K would be very pleased with such a capable warrior as...
I see. Then the boon is granted, and so I will join your pack. I shall follow the duckling and the lion so that together we may fulfill our oaths.
Duckling? Really? Why do I get a duckling while you get to be a lion?
I have absolutely no idea.
Now, the girls. I have a feeling this'll take a long...
May your totem guide you. on the prowl.
Please stand by while we assassinate you.
Here we go! Right at you!
For great justice! Do not falter!
I will destroy you.
We move now, yes?
The time is now. Push them back! For honor!
You play with your toys. I play, I will destroy you.
We move now, yes? On the prowl. We move now, yes? We move now, yes? On the prowl.
Yeah!
We move now, yes? Yes, yes.
Let us strike. Onwards!
We move now, yes? We move now, yes? On the prowl.
Everyone stay cool. This is a robbery.
Yes, yes. On the prowl. We move now, yes?
Yeah!
We move now, yes?
Put your guns on!
We move now, yes?
At your side.
Yes, yes. Ancestors, hear me roar!
At your side.
We move now, yes? On the prowl. From dust you came, to dust you go!
Leave this to me. Take this!
Let us strike. No quarter!
A curious thing.
On the prowl.
Please stand by while we assassinate you.
Oh, victim!
We move now, yes? Fresh kill.
Oh, victim! Oh, victim! Leave this to me.
We move now, yes?
The hunt continues, yes?
Another miss. Licked clean. Padram, why can't a man make a decent profit anymore? Not that I'm complaining. Maybe the castle would be more fruitful.
Hello.
Eh? Oh, hello. Hello. Mighty fine weather for a stroll.
Yep. Are you here for a walk too?
No, not precisely. I am on a walk, yes, but it is a different kind of walk. A gilded walk of spreading joy and awe to all whom I may encounter. I am Haksun ibn al-Anduraz, purveyor of goods most wondrous, wandering merchant supreme, and most certainly not one of...
Oh, then you must have come to see my brother.
I'm afraid your meaning eludes me. But if you pardon me asking, what is a nice young lady like yourself doing?
I live here. I know. I'm sorry about the mess, but it's a recent thing. My brother just became the lord of that castle. See?
Oh, is that so?
Well, perhaps there is good money to be made here. This is a most fortuitous development. I would be delighted to exchange goods with your brother. That is, with your permission.
But of course! I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to have you.
Ah, splendid! Well then, all that remains is a handshake to cement our, shall we? Hello, esteemed customer.
Oh, joy.
Huh?
No.
Here, your tasks will be